Good morning, everybody. We are here. It is 70 degrees outside today. It is nice. It is sunny. It is looking good out there. And we have got to Dark Bro F. Frank with a market combat second. IRST. Dark Bro. Frank, man. Gorilla. We got Dark Bro Gorilla. Dark Bro the franchise Gorilla. Frank, what's going on, man? Dark Bro Raid to Silva. Lemon Lust. Dark Bro Peter. Hemi Life. We've got Dark Bro Gorilla. We've got Peter. J Bones Pudgy. Dark Bro Pika Power. Lemon Lust. Dark Bro. All of you guys. So glad to have you in here right now. Let's check the market out and see what's going on, because we've got some stocks are up, some stocks are down. Crypto down all around, man. We've got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen sitting 3.50% lower today, $4.72. Shiba Inu coin, 657 points per coin on Shib. We've got GameStop sitting at $25.29, down 1.60% today. Bitcoin sitting at $24,927. It is looking like it's going to try and break down below those levels we saw yesterday. So if you go out to the 30-minute chart, you can basically see where we were trading yesterday pretty well. And we bounced in this area. So 24,900, 24,800, a decent level of support that is basically forming over the last, I don't know, 12 hours or so, 12 to 15 hours or so. So we're going to have to see how that holds up today. The last 2 hours have been declines, so we'll see how that plays out. And Bitcoin on its way down, $24,920 right now. The NASDAQ looking beautiful today. My goodness, man. Can anybody stop this rally? The answer is no. Nobody can stop this rally. It's going to go on forever and ever, and you're only ever going to see gains. NASDAQ sitting at 13,725, up almost 1% on the day today, 0.74% higher. Dogecoin sitting at 6 cents. Ethereum sitting at 16.39 right now. Ethereum's down. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 657. We've got Bitcoin sitting at 24,920. Mullen Auto. Would y'all look at that? Would y'all look at that? Mullen Auto, man. I was looking at it this morning thinking, wow, Mullen Auto is going to get destroyed. Wow, Mullen Auto's down at 20 cents. And wow, Mullen Auto jumped back up to 30 cents. This is your spike, guys. This is your spike. So this is the bounce that Mullen Auto has every once in a while. You can see boom, little bounce, 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 boom, little bounce. Okay, don't be surprised if tomorrow you're back down to 20 cents and next week you're trading at 10 cents. So watch out. Take advantage of it if you guys are in Mullen Auto right now. No reason this company should really reverse course and begin moving higher just yet. Watch out for it. That's all I got to say. Sundial sitting at $1.39 at the moment. It's S&P 500, or the SPY, sitting at $440.70. You've got BBIG sitting at $1.91. Highcroft Mining, 33 cents per share. Netflix, I believe Netflix was at a 52-week high. It's what I got the notification for today. Yeah, Netflix actually doing very well, erasing all of the earnings losses from over here. Netflix sitting at $445.65 today. Not bad at all. $445.44. At the current price, we've got $368. We are only 10% down from the all-time high, guys. Ape sitting at $1.62. MPW at $9.07. Tesla, looking at break even again today. Tesla sitting at $256.75, and Novix $13.74, PID $18.11, and Joby sitting at $7.89. Not bad action in the stock market. The cryptocurrency market is a different story, but not bad action in the stock market right now. Censoring us, controlling us, controlling what we say, trying to control how fast we go. Pudgy, they want every little aspect of your life to be controlled, my friend. They want to control it. Pika Power! What's going on, Pika? Morning, afternoon there, bros and brobettes. What's going on, Tony D? Where has my love keep gone? Disappeared forever, Peter. Disappeared forever. Just as fast as they come, sometimes they go. What's up with BlackRock buying tons of Bitcoin? Oh, God. Tony D, man, I've not seen that BlackRock is buying Bitcoin, but BlackRock probably buying up Bitcoin because they know that one day, even if it's 10 years down the road, Bitcoin is going to be worth something, and it is going to be legal. Hello, everyone. Peter, no clue. Oh, my goodness. Where did it keep go? Nobody even knows. Bromigos, what's going on? Kombu. Long-term retirement portfolio is currently up 0.61%. A little bit of a pullback. Almost at 15. So very close. Frank, you're going to get it, man. Even if you don't get it this week, you're going to get it next week. I'm excited about it. I want to see it cross that 15 mark, man. Gorilla Invictus, boom, baby. Fist bumps all around. Gorilla throwing fist bumps to Pika, Kombu, Dark Bro, Tony, Peter, Banfield. We got Frank, Lemon Lust, and Pudgy. I love it. Fist bumps back to Gorilla from Pika. I like it, man. That's what the bros are all about right now. Guys, let's take a look at Terra Luna Classic real quick. If we can come out here to the Chrome, and that is Milady. Terra Luna Classic is actually holding up better than the rest of the cryptocurrency market. And I do think that that's because Terra Luna Classic's already been through trouble with the SEC. It's already seen its spiral. It's already been named in lawsuits with Terraform Labs, Luna 2.0, and so on. So I think that everything that the cryptocurrency market is going through, Terra Luna Classic has already gone through. Now, of course, people just in general getting sick and tired of crypto, sick and tired of the SEC, and so on, they may leave Terra Luna Classic as well. But it's inspiring to see maintaining levels at 9,600. Not all time, don't want all time. When just last week we were testing 8,000. Now we're at 9,000. So Terra Luna Classic's actually doing very well, despite everything that's going on in the market. And I did have to bring that up because it's got me a little excited, man. I love it when things are doing good. Like a hurricane, when they come wet and wild, and when they leave, they take the house. Peter! Yep, that's exactly right, man. From 1 to 10, how sure are you that there will be a bull run in the future? Ooh, Daniel. Ooh, good question. If we're talking about crypto, okay, if we're talking about stocks, okay, I'm going to say 10. I'm 10 out of 10 that there will be a bull run in the future. If you gave me like a sliding scale and I could say 9.9, I would say 9.9 or 9.8. A bull market in the stock market is going to happen. The only way that it does not happen is if the idiots that lead the country lead it into self-destruction. Now, I actually don't think that that's an impossibility, but I wouldn't give that a full 10% chance of happening. I think that they would be, kicked out of leadership before the United States allowed them to destroy the United States. So I don't think that that's got a 10% chance of happening, so that's why I got to go full 10 on it. But if you give me a 1% chance of it happening, sure, man, I would give it a 1% chance of happening. And I would say 9.9 that we've got a bull market in the future, and maybe a 1% chance or so that leadership destroys the United States. And we spiral out of control. And just like the Roman empires and Ottoman empires and everything that preceded the United States as being the greatest empire in the world, the United States can and probably will at some point fall. Whether that's, right now or not, I don't know. But I would imagine we see a nice bull market rally, or the vast majority of, I guess, the probability would lead to a bull market. Cryptocurrency. Ooh, crypto's interesting. I'm going to give maybe crypto a 9 or an 8 that we see a bull market at some point in the future. Now, I do think that we can see a lot of trouble and a lot of turbulence before we get to that bull market. I don't think that the SEC is just going to give up. I don't think that they're going to win overall, but I don't think that crypto is ready to be embraced by the world just yet. And in the event that they make it illegal, like China and so on, that gives me the probability of an 8 or a 9 on that scale. So I am very confident that we do see a bull market. I'm just not as confident in the time frame or the process that crypto is going to have to go through before we get to that bull market. Part of Nikola surge is the electric vehicle maker also gained last week after shareholders reportedly rejected the company's proposal to issue more stock shares. Would you look at that? Would you look at that, Gorilla? Dilution possibly being a bad idea for investors. Let's look, because I don't necessarily like Nikola, right? I believe they've lied before about the truck that they had ready, but 37% today, and wow, it's already down pretty heavy from the dollar from the $1.80 that they were at a little bit earlier today. Nikola also running to $1.80, about $1.83 today. Yeah, touching the high at $1.83. Currently pulling back to $1.49. Not bad at all. And that's a pretty steep sell-off over 4 minutes here. 1, 2, 3, 4 minute sell-off going from $1.80 down to $1.37. So a lot of profit taking in that minute right there. Be careful of it if you guys are trying to play the volatility today and make a couple cents here and there. Rip some trades if you guys want to, but yeah, dude, if you get some news that the rip is because they're voting against dilution, congratulations to the Nikola holders. You guys are absolutely right, man. Let's see. Clear roll. The Fed quantitative easing matches up with Bitcoin's having events every time. That's Bitcoin control. You know what, Resonance? It absolutely could be, man. I haven't looked. That's not something that I've looked into a lot, but clearly quantitative easing and all of that frees up a lot of money or restricts a lot of money and in the economy, and therefore, you know, it does affect everything, not just Bitcoin. But yeah, if that's the case, that's not something that I've looked into before, but if that's the case, man, I'm hoping, all right, for a very nice rally after the next Bitcoin halving, but it's not, none of that stuff is going to matter if it's illegal. That's the thing you got to remember. The SEC can make it illegal. The Congress can make it illegal. It doesn't matter if people have a lot of money to spend, and it doesn't matter if Bitcoin is halving and the reward, it's getting more rare and so on. If you cannot buy it, if it's illegal to own, the price will go down. So that is something we got to worry about, man, and keep an eye on it. Hello, Pika, Clay, and everyone. Clay, talking about leadership. Perfect time to hop in. Love it, Chris. Freaking slaughtering work. Already halfway through my usually last property of the day. Glad to make it. I love it. Chris, dude, killing it today. Bitcoin is just under 25,000. You think it will go lower? Earthling. Yeah, I think it'll go lower. I think that we're going to test 22 again. That's my next level of support that we got since we're below this 25 level. Thanks, mate. Daniel, absolutely, man. Good morning to you, Nick F. Glad to have you. Clay, or anyone, how is the Fed talking? Clay, look at ARR more. I got it on my watch list, but I have not looked at it anymore. I was slightly skeptical of getting in to ARR yesterday based on the Fed talk. So just to summarize the Fed talk, Jerome Powell, they are not increasing interest rates. They are worried about housing and rent and CPI and all of that. And they know that if they increase interest rates, it's going to increase rents. And rent is like 1/3 of CPI. So increasing rents, because they increase interest rates, will increase the inflation rate. So they're like, oh, you know, we're watching it, but it's not going to be a determining factor. There's a lot of other things we look at. 2 more rate hikes. They expect 2 more rate hikes this year. And with 2 more rate hikes, I do believe ARR may come down a little bit more. Like he's saying, rents are going to increase. The costs for these REITs could continue to increase during the next 2 rate hikes. So please be aware of that. If you guys are looking at rentals, if you're looking at REITs, if you're looking at mortgages, if you're looking at borrowing any money or loaning any money out, over the next 6 months, we could see 2 more rate hikes this year from the Federal Reserve. Because of that, you know, people were a little skeptical yesterday. We saw some volatility to the downside, some volatility back to the upside, and the market's doing pretty well today. But, yeah, that's what he said. He just said, be on the lookout for 2 more rate hikes this year. Kombu! Kombu! Thank you for the mustache. Thank you very much, Kombu, man. Thank you very much for the mustache. Gorilla Invictus. My gosh, dude, going a banana and a turkey on a member chat. Thank you very much for the King Turkey, and you got that lick and stick. Oh, yes, it's the best. Gorilla, man, thank you very much for the lick and stick. Thank you very much for the King Turkey, and thank you, Kombu, for the mustache, man. Absolutely appreciate you guys with your 7 months of bro. 8 months of bro. Looking good, guys. Selmo Fudd says, smash the like button. This ain't the Too Big Crypto Show. Click that like button, guys. Listen to him. Gorilla, 7 months. Congratulations. Absolutely. Congratulations, Gorilla. Muchos gracias. Absolutely, Gorilla. J-Bones, baby. Jones. All day. Gorilla Invictus, Crown, King Turkey, and a banana. He's going for it all, man. He's going for it all. Pika, we got some love going on to Pika there. K-Pi. I don't even know what this is, man. Iapk, K-Pi. Oh, man. Now we're just playing word jumbles. Now we're just playing word. It's not even dyslexic anymore. Now we're just playing straight up word jumbles. Oh, my goodness. Straight up word jumbles with Pika there. This is nuts. Hey everybody, Spooky Walk Sportsmith. Oh bum. I'm on the wrong channel again. Spooky Bum Sportsmith. Come back on Sarah Destet. 50 Shades of Green, baby. Spooky Walks. Yes, let's get it. Hemi, heck yeah, man. Dragon Knight. Shiba Inu, awesome. Did you guys see the latest information floating around Shiba Inu coin right now? Ooh, something physical is coming. What? I want to know what you guys think. If you guys saw the tweets out there, I want to know what you guys saw or what you guys think is the something physical that is coming to the Shiba Inu coin community. I think I might know what it is based on some other tweets, but I want to know and get your guys' speculation first. Sarah 50 Shades. Oh yeah. Hey everybody, what's going on? Government makes crypto illegal, steals your money, controls military, and arms the IRS, makes it armed robbery and felony. All citizens have the right to defense against armed robbery. How far will they go? How far? How far? I don't even know. They will go as far as they want. Frank, the question is, how far will we let them go, man? How far will we let them go? Is the question. And I hope not much further. Outdoor Smile! Thank you very much for the super chat. Yo ho, the ignore life for me. Yo ho, the ignore life for thee. Yo ho, the ignore life for me. Smile. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything at the end there. Outdoor Smile, man. Great song. I love it. Appreciate the super chat, dude. And yo ho, the ignore life for nobody. Because we know ignore here. Oh, Fafo. Now I got it. Now I understand. You guys got so many stinking acronyms, man. It's hard to keep up with all of them. It really is. Ordered a Shiba Inu Tantrum card. I'm new to the cold storage game. Dragon, very cool, man. Very cool. I did not get a Shiba Inu coin cold storage Tantrum wallet, but that is very awesome. You're going to have to let us know when you get that, man, because I think that they're shipping them out, at the beginning of July or so? Supposed to be the pirate version. No, dude, that's the U version, man. That's the U version of what it is. That's what I think of when I see those lyrics right there. That is what you get. And that is whatever pops in my mind, fortunately or unfortunately, however you guys want to look at it, is what you're going to be getting. So, sorry on that one. Outdoor Smile. That is what you got. Let's see. Yo, Outdoor Smile. Where you been hiding, baby? Oh, yes. Hello, 3Qs. What's going on? Bronson, man. You playing the 3Qs to the upside? Because if so, my dude is making money. Is that better, Clay? Severdestat 50 Shades. It is much better. Bronson, 2 days in a row. We hit the lotto. Woohoo! We got Bronson in the chat 2 days in a row. It is a bull market. When you got Bronson 2 days in a row, you know the bull market's coming. Jones been trying to short Bitcoin, but failing on the timing. Outdoor Smile. Well, Are you shorting it on leverage? Because shorting it on leverage, yeah, timing is very, very difficult, man. If you're not shorting it on leverage, of course, then you could technically just short it and just wait. Because if it comes down, you're going to be doing good. Hey, bro, where you been? Just found out about your streams. What do you mean, where have I been? Somo. What do you mean? Like, I'm just asking. What do you mean, where have I been? Been here every single day. Been here every single day for like the last 3 years straight, man. So, where have you been is the real question. And how did you just now find out about the live streams? Do I need to do a better job of telling people about live streams and videos, or what's going on? How is, Sarah? Where is. All of these are good questions. Can only stay for 5 minutes. Well, Bronson, thank you very much for gracing us with your presence for 5 minutes, man. Click the like button before you leave. Don't forget to do that, man. Good afternoon to you, CD Wit. Here you, bro. Keep on keeping on, brother. Absolutely. My Shiba Inu is through Robinhood. Yeah, you know what? I don't know how much longer Robinhood will have Shiba Inu coin listed, all right? Robinhood went in there and delisted a bunch of cryptos that were named as securities by the SEC. If you guys have not seen it yet, okay, if you own any crypto on Webull, you've got, starting I think in 4 days. So I don't know if you actually have 4 days. You may have more depending on whose accounts they do first. But starting I think in 4 days, you are no longer going to be able to trade cryptocurrency on Webull. So please look at the notification they sent out. Look at the email that they sent out. If you own Shiba Inu coin or any other crypto, you are either going to be forced to open that position up on Webull Pay, a completely different app. Or if it's Bitcoin, you can move it off of Webull onto a cold storage wallet or another platform. Or you can close it out and sell it. At this point in time, I will let them, yes, open up a Webull Pay account for me or whatever, but I don't think I'm going to be holding anything on Webull Pay. So unless you opt out, they're going to be opening up a Webull Pay account for you that you could be able to log into, I think, with your same credentials. Not 100% sure on that. But, yeah, if you do not either get your crypto off or close your crypto out on Webull, starting, I think, June 19th, they will be moving people over to Webull Pay. They did say that it could take several weeks to get everybody moved over, so please be aware of that if you guys are. Why are people talking about a bull run when it's all red? Seredeste 50 Shades of Croy. The stock market is not all red, so if they're talking about a bull run in the stock market, it's technically been doing very well and has continued to do very well since the beginning of 2023. People may be talking about a bull run in crypto for several different reasons, one of which is simply because they want a bull run to happen. But, aside from that, I'm with you. I don't know. I don't think that we're ready yet without the SEC kind of wrangled in, without the institutional money, without the guidelines and regulation that could come from the litigation with the SEC, or that could come from Congress, doing their job and beginning to make laws and debating and going through the process of making laws surrounding cryptocurrency. So I do think we've got a long way to go before we see a next major bull market. But hey, in the meantime, let's get a couple rallies here and there. Oh, huge thank you to everybody who came by for Tuesday's Formula 1 Twitch stream. 37 glorious viewers. Join me for second place finish in our race. Started in the rain. Thank you all. Frank, very nice, man. Very nice. Congratulations to everybody who watched, Frank. And I think that's awesome, man. 37 people on Twitch. That's more than I have. Send your Shib to a wallet. Don't trust any exchanges. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't trust any exchanges right now. I really don't. I don't trust. It's not that I don't necessarily trust the exchanges. It's that I don't trust the regulators. Because the regulators right now can only go after exchanges. How can you even sue a decentralized authority? You can't. Nobody owns it. You got nobody that represents it. Nobody to show up in court then. So that's going to have to be addressed probably through Congress and through laws. Exchanges, Well, man, they've got a P.O. box and they've got a physical location. You could show up, you can knock on the door, you could serve them the court papers, and that's what the SEC is doing right now. Let's see. Good roll. Sometimes the lives don't show up on your page. I have seen YouTube being YouTube. Thoughts on streaming via Rumble? Yeah, dude. I am going to, I think, multi-stream throughout the rest of the month here. I'm already like halfway through this month. Multi-streaming on Twitch as well hasn't done too well. But, yeah, man, I could throw a stream up on Rumble. I could throw a stream up on TikTok. I could throw a stream up on any streaming service that you guys think would be beneficial. I mean, if it doesn't do anything than that, I don't know if I'm going to continue multi-streaming, right? Let's see. Crypto.com, up, down, options. I set a really small stop in opposite direction, so I get tapped out a lot. Yeah, that does happen, man. Outdoor smile. The good news is you've got a really tight stop, right? If you go in there and you 100x leverage or something, and you've only got a 1% move, I'd rather get stopped out and save a lot of money and hopefully get the timing right. But, you know, if you do believe that it's going to go down in the long term and it's not a leveraged position or something, then you could do pretty well if you're playing Bitcoin to the downside, just as long as it's not leveraged, right? Leverage, you really need to get the timing exactly right. Great time to buy XRP and Terra Luna, and not that I've bought much. Hey, you know what, Sarah? That's 50 Shades Green, man. You don't need to buy a lot, right? Don't ever buy so much that you've got to worry about it either. I gotta wait for my cold storage and transfer from Robinhood then. Dragon Knight, very nice, man. Dragon Knight, you're gonna have to keep us updated on that cold storage because I did not get one. I don't know anybody else in here that has one. Kava, nice IPO so far. Watching that one. Mediterranean and Nom Nom chain. Chipotle vibes. Market cap $4 billion. Dude, isn't it crazy how some of these places that you've never even heard of? I've never heard of Kava, a Mediterranean food chain. With the Chipotle vibes, already worth $4 billion, man. People are creating a lot of wealth out there. Started on staking my crypto on Binance US to move to Crypto.com wallet. Yeah, not bad franchise. Cold storage or DeFi wallets may be the way to go, man. And you know what? If you got them on Binance, I guess Crypto.com wallet, or even if you wanted to go a Trust wallet or MetaMask wallet, you could go that route as well. But whatever wallet you prefer. Trust me, they're stupid enough to try. Dark Bro, yes they are. Should I put my Shiba Inu on Tangible Code? Well, yeah, Dragon Knight, man. If you trust the Tangent wallet, right, cold storage and DeFi wallets are probably going to be a better place to hold than current exchanges. Exchanges are under a lot of scrutiny right now. Today starts the U.S. Open at LACC. Let's get it. Outdoor smile. Let's get started. Clay, real quick, because you've explained it before, but I decided to knock out one aspect at a time. So the new topic, since everyone's talking about them, dividends. One sentence, summarize it if you can, please. So I don't know if I can summarize dividends in one sentence, okay? But what you have, you've got to look like at an income statement for the company. What dividends are, the company makes all of their money, and at the end of the day, they either have net earnings or a net loss. If you have a net loss, you would be paying dividends out of retained earnings, okay? Just money that you already have in the bank. What you want to see is positive earnings. Now, when a company has earnings, they can only do two things with those earnings. They can either pay them out in the form of a dividend, or they can reinvest them in the form of what they call retained earnings. They basically put them back in their balance sheet, whether it's cash or whatever. They put them back in the company. If you put them back in the company, you expect the company to grow and be worth more. It's going to have a higher book value and so on. If you pay them out, clearly, you're generating income for investors. So first and foremost, you need positive earnings. You need to have a net income, not a net loss. From there, any dividend is going to be sustainable as long as it does not exceed the net earnings. You can pay out 100% of your net profit if you want. So when you're looking at these dividends, man, something that might say it's got like a 40% dividend is probably not going to be sustainable. A lot of companies, you can see AT&T, they've paid a dividend for a very long time, and they sit around maybe a 7 to 8% dividend. Very solid dividend. If you're looking at ETFs that focus on dividends, you start to get around 10%. Okay, you can do 10+% on some ETFs that are heavily dividend focused and paying out all of their earnings. If you are looking at some real estate investment trusts like ARR's dividend of about 18%, it is very high, and it begins to make me wonder whether or not that is going to be sustainable. Because remember, they have to be generating a lot of money, and they have to have positive net earnings in order to maintain that dividend. So, will they maintain it is the question when you start to reach higher dividends like that. But dividends are an excellent way to own a company, and instead of waiting for capital appreciation to take your stock price higher, they pay it directly out to you, and it just hits your account in the form of cash. Of course, you can reinvest dividends and so on, but dividends are an excellent way to generate passive income with not having to worry about the capital appreciation of your stock. Bro, maybe try Kick. They are starting to pay streamers now, and they're pretty good from what I hear. Interesting. Kick. I'm going to have to check that out. OnlyFans. Yeah, OnlyFans. Just for you, Frank. Just for you. I'm going to make an OnlyFans just for you. Try OnlyFans. Roulette wheel. You guys want me to try OnlyFans, don't you? My God, you guys are crazy. Let's see. Why did Tether lose its peg? Recently or in the past? I did not see that Tether has become unpegged, but let's see here. I do not know why Tether would have come down slightly today. It could have to deal with all of the scrutiny from the SEC. I am not sure of that answer, but this is over the last year, and this time frame seems to line up, if I remember correctly, when USDC and all of the banks were failing, and Circle had gotten hit pretty hard, thinking that they were going to lose their peg on USDC. Tether may have popped up a little bit on that news. Why they're falling to where they are right now at 999, I am unsure, but I don't know if this is necessarily a depeg event. Tether has shown some volatility in the past, so moving around from 99 cents to $1.01. So this is not a ridiculously huge move, if you ask me. This is not even a 1 cent move. So I know it's a little bit more volatile than it has been historically, but I wouldn't yet call that a depeg. And that's just my opinion, right? That's just my opinion on it. Dividends. You are the bank earning interest as the lender. Simplest explanation. Yeah, technically. You're still an investor, not a lender. When you when you say lender, you're talking debt, and that would be bond and coupon payments. When you're talking earnings, you still risk your capital in terms of equity ownership as opposed to debt ownership. Gotcha. So dividends are for companies are like the Amazons and Googles, stuff that pretty much consistently go up. Or am I still a bit of... No, Chris, any company that's making money can pay a dividend, right? Any company that's making money can pay a dividend. And actually, I don't think that Amazon or Google pay dividends. So if you're looking at Amazon, I want to make sure we still got up here. If you're looking at Amazon, Amazon does not pay a dividend. What they do, if they've got positive net earnings, which earnings per share, 3 cents is what they made in their last earnings report here. 3 cents per share earnings, they just reinvest that back in the company. They're not paying that out to investors in the form of a dividend. Google, no dividend on Google. So positive earnings for them. Financial 98 cents per share is what their earnings were. And they just reinvest that back into the company. So they might be buying more computers. They might be buying more, I don't know, man, what Google's going to be doing. Might be buying more companies. Might be investing more into AI. Whatever Google wants to do with that money, they're reinvesting it back into the company. So here's something else to look at. You know, you wouldn't think that trash companies are good dividend-paying stocks. But Waste Management is a company that has been paying and has increased its dividend for like 2 or 3 decades, okay? So the dividend yield right now is only 1.70%. That's not very large. You can literally go to the bank and get a better annualized return than 1.70%. But if you look at their graph, dude, they've got some phenomenal growth. Okay, they've done very well, going from about $12 a share to $165 a share. And they have consistently raised their dividend every, what do they pay? Month, it looks like, right? So March, they're paying 57 cents. Nah, they pay quarterly here. June, they're paying 57 cents. If you go back, dude, if 57 cents a quarter, right? If you're looking at a dividend of $2.80 a year, and you were able to pick Waste Management up 20 years ago for $8 a share, $10 a share here, dude, you're making 25% a year in dividend returns alone, plus the 20x gains that you made holding the stock. So you're doing very well in these companies that do consistently pay dividends, but they have to consistently make money. So if you go back a ways, I guess this is when they start showing their dividend. Back in 2013, Waste Management was paying a 36-cent a quarter dividend. 36 cents a quarter. 36 cents a quarter. Now, a company like this that has consistently grown its dividend for the last several decades, we would imagine maybe a couple years from now, if they're paying a 70-cent quarter dividend right now, we would imagine a couple years from now they might be paying a 75, 80, $90 per quarter dividend, and all of a sudden you're making, you know, $4 a year on each share of the stock. If you were able to get them on a major dip, then you know, you're going to be very well off. So just as long as the companies are making money, they can sustain their dividend. It doesn't have to be a huge company like Amazon or Google. Dividend payments will vary depending on the profit for the quarter. Absolutely. They should vary. Some companies like Waste Management and so on, man, they're very heavily focused on maintaining and only growing their dividend. But Roulette Wheel is absolutely right. A lot of other companies that don't necessarily have that same focus on maintaining and never lowering their dividend, it will depend on the quarter. So if it's a very good quarter, you could even see a supplemental dividend. A supplemental dividend is where they had a very good quarter and they decide to pay out maybe an additional $1 to all of their shareholders per share based on the money that they received during the last quarter. If they don't want to reinvest it in the company, they got nothing going on, they can pay out, you know, $1, $2, 50 cents, 10 cents, whatever the supplemental dividend is. Bro, I'm about to go whoop some woo. They got idiots starting fires here. Dark Bro, we talking about at work or where are you, man? I don't know what you got going on. A scientist creates synthetic human embryos from stem cells report. Oh my God. Let's not just create humans, all right? Let's not just create humans. I've actually thought about, if I ever do come up on stupid money, I'd team up with Waste Management just because I see their golf course on TV. Chris, man, and, you know, you could be making a very nice, sustainable dividend potentially for the rest of your life if you just invest in Waste Management. Now, I know 1.6% isn't, or 1.7%, whatever it was, isn't phenomenal money. You can go to the bank and earn more than that right now if you are looking at, you know, safe income or whatever. But, dude, that over the last 20 years, 20xing your money, that is phenomenal. Okay? Imagine 20 years from now having 20x your money. Every grand you invested, 20 years from now is 20 grand. Dude, $5,000 turns into $100,000 in 20 years. It's beautiful returns, man. Do you got to have a Scorp or Corp, S-Corp or Corp to make a coin? No. So if you want, look, Hemi Life, if you want additional protection and you're going to be treating it as a business, of course, you know, you can incorporate and so on. But you can literally go out and click on a website like create a BEP20token.com. All right, create BEP20 token for free. This is just... All right, this is just... Listen, here's what I'm doing. I'm just clicking on the first website. Don't use this website if you guys don't want to use it. Okay? Like, I'm not endorsing this website whatsoever. I Googled create BEP20 token for free, and this is the first website that popped up that was not sponsored. I've never even been on this website before. Create BEP20 token, right? What you're going to do, you're going to connect your wallet. You're going to simply say, I want my token to be named My Fancy Token. Token symbol is fancy. And all functions are standard. Okay, great. Initial supply, and so on. Connect MetaMask to show pricing. What you're basically going to get here is if you don't click any of these numbers, if you just go standard and you know you've got like a 10,000 coin supply, just the lowest that they do, it's just going to cost you gas, right? It's just going to cost you gas. And from there, you click deploy token, and it's going to send it to your wallet. You got, I don't know what numbers typed in here, man, 10 million or 1 million My Fancy token. So you don't need an LLC. You don't need an S Corp. You don't need a corporation if you don't want one. But, and this is also me not recommending this website. I want you guys to know this is the first one that popped up, so that's what I clicked on right there. But it's already created your token. Verify it here. All right, cool, man. Now you can verify your token and potentially renounce the contracts and all that stuff. Create my token affiliate token and earn crypto. Ooh, man. I can send everybody to this website right here, and I might earn some cryptocurrency for everybody that makes a token through this website. CreateMyToken.com, ladies and gentlemen, coming to a link in the description near you. CreateMyToken.com. No, I'm just kidding. But that's basically what all of these websites look like. You go in, you connect your wallet to them, trust them. Don't have anything else in your wallet. If you don't want to have anything else in your wallet, maybe you have $5 worth of BNB or BS, whatever they want. I think it's BNB that they want there. It might be Binance Smart Chain. But maybe have like $5 in your wallet. Don't have some wallet connected that you got a ton of money in just in case it does turn out to be a fake website. Connect your wallet, pay your fees, create your token, and you should be good to go. You should have your tokens in your wallet nearly immediately. Actually, I've been learning a lot from the PGA crap. I guess a bunch of venture capitalists said they would have pitched in so Saudi Arabia wouldn't have control, but the Commissioner Gordon guy didn't ask. See, I didn't even know that. Let's see. Frank, love it, baby. Resonance kinetics, always. Anyways, point being, realize I want to be the venture capitalist type instead of the entrepreneur with businesses. You know what, Chris? It does take a lot of money to become a venture capitalist, and you do have to take a lot of risk in order to do so. You've just got to be willing to invest, man. And that's the hard part. Some people, they take chances on their own business. They go out and try to create their own business. But you are going to have to find money in order to invest it if you want to be a venture capitalist, right? And usually those guys get there because they were entrepreneurs and took the risk on their own behalf with their own companies. Pika's divorced internet husband! Thank you very much for the super chat. Stocks. Dividends. Clay's missing my super chat. I better not have missed another super. I got to go back up there and look at it. But we got a fist. Boom. Fist. Boom. Fist. Boom. Fist. Boom, baby. Pika's divorced and her husband. Thank you very much, Michael, for the super chat. And if I missed something, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I did miss one, man. It says, yo, look at the loot burned today by taxes. Nice. I did not, but we will. Fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, baby. Mike Pika's divorced and her husband. Thank you very much, Michael, for 2 super chats, even though I missed the first one. Absolutely appreciate it, man. Let's take a look at the amount of Terra Luna Classic burnt by the tax today because I did not see it yet. So we're coming out here. We've got whatever this website was, createmytoken.com. I want to see, is this it? No. Is this one? Yes! Got him. Got him. All right. Coming down here, we have, where's the burn wallet? 7 days. Let's look at the last 7 days. We have so far burned 295 million Terra Luna Classic from the burn tax alone today. Absolutely beautiful. Guys, these numbers right here, 295 million, these are the numbers that we were seeing on a daily basis when we first introduced that 1.2% burn tax. So imagine if we maintain the same volume that we get now with twice the tax. I mean, we'd be burning 400, 500, 600 million Terra Luna Classic per day. You're talking nearly a billion Terra Luna Classic, guys. That is phenomenal. And just to look at that, let's see if we can scroll back here. We cannot. Let's see. Burn tax introduced in this area, probably right here. 450 million a day, 280 million a day, 240 million a day, 463 million a day, 286 million a day, 158 million a day, 237 million a day, 280 million per day, 245 million per day. And then they lower the burn tax, and this is when we go 50 million per day, 33 million per day, 23 million per day, 25 million per day, 22 million per day, 28 million per day. And now we're starting to get back in the swing of things. We got 52 million per day. 31, yes, 60 million, 60 million. And then today is beautiful, man. 295 million Terra Luna Classic being burned today. So thank you very much, Michael, for bringing that up to our attention. Loving it and looking very good. Clay not checking P.O. Box for his birthday. Fist bump. Fist bump. Outdoor Smile. Do I like? I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go check that out. I'm gonna call a post office, man, because you're making me feel really bad right now. They must have lost something. Did it say it was delivered? Fist bump. Fist bump. Outdoor Smile. Outdoor Smile, man. Thank you very much for the super chat. And this is what I think of when Outdoor Smile makes me feel bad for not checking the P.O. box because of my birthday, and I wanna rage quit. I wanna rage quit. I wanna rage quit. Pika, if people are coming in here for the very first time, somebody please make sure they know I'm not crazy or upset that I'm losing a lot of money or whatever. Rage quit! No! Pika, thank you very much for the super chat. I think I've only had that one like one or two other times. Really appreciate it. That is a very good one. Hopefully everybody thinks that I haven't lost it and I finally, turned to the dark side or something right there. Pika, thank you very much for the super chat. We need to make sure that these people don't think I've gone psychotic, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for that, Pika. Outdoor Smile, thank you very much for not hating me. And we got Frank saying something. Let's see. Frank's no ignore comment. Where is Frank at? Hoy bro, REITs must pay out 90% of profits as dividends for special tax status. That's why higher dividend. Very nice. Yeah, Frank, I actually didn't know that they had to pay out 90% of their profits, and that's why they have the usually the higher dividends there. That's very interesting, and that does make sense because you will always, or you should see, real estate investment trusts with higher dividend yields. I do believe that 18% is pretty high, man, and you do have to ask, like ARR, can you sustain it? But yeah, you're gonna get some nice dividends from real estate investment trusts, man. And as long as the 2 more interest rate hikes don't kill the REITs or destroy their profit, I think you're gonna be looking pretty good. But you could get some slightly. If you don't want to continue averaging into them, which, dude, if you think about it, if it's paying an 18% annualized dividend, and dude, if you're holding it for 6 months, it's got to drop another 50 to 60 cents in price before you're going to make that up in the dividend alone. So you could still be pretty well off buying ARR and taking advantage of that 18% dividend, plus selling some covered calls if you want to sell some covered calls. But yeah, that's something to look at. And Frank, thank you very much for that wealth of knowledge. I did not know that they had to pay out 90% of their profit in order to maintain that tax status. That's what you get when you take the fur babies. You get the rage quit. Pika's donating money she got from a divorce. That's what you get. Pika sends it where she wants to send it. Michael. I mean, Pika's internet divorce husband. Yeah. Divorced internet husband. I gotta get your name correct on that one. Speaking of, what the double hockey stick is Sam? Now, where the double hockey stick? What the double hockey stick? Where the double hockey stick? Must have finally met a girl. Yes, man. I don't know where Sam has been. Sam has been MIA for a while. Sam, if you're out there, man, you need to come back. We need you, man. We need you. You're part of the bros. What do you think about XRP and Terra Luna Classic? Abdel, man, I think that Terra Luna Classic, does stand a very well chance of doing well over the long term. I like Terra Luna Classic in the short term because it's already been through the entire mess that the SEC is stirring up with all of these other cryptos and exchanges right now. So I do like it in the short term, maybe a little bit less volatile than some of the other players out there. XRP, I like XRP, man. I don't even care if XRP loses the lawsuit against the SEC. If they continue to grow as a business and they're front-running the industry with blockchain technology, they're probably going to do pretty well long-term as a front-runner in the space. Pika Power! Pika, thank you very much. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. I don't know if it needs a... Come on, look at that little curly horn there. Let's straighten that bad boy up a little. Ooh, that is a good one. Pika. Thank you very much for the super chat. Pika with the unicorn, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Hold on, chat before the supers, please. Chris, where we at here, man? Where are we at here? What do we got? Clay, you guys in AMC taught me that I can handle the risk. I'm hungry for the fights. I'm currently lacking the knowledge. Well, the good news is, Chris, you can obtain the knowledge very, very easily. It's the discipline that you are going to need to do so, but I do think that you seem like a decently disciplined guy to me, that you're going to be able to handle it, but you can have all the knowledge, man, but if you start to get into some sort of a gambling mindset instead of an investing mindset, you've got to remember, being a venture capitalist, being able to invest and being able to generate money with money is not gambling. There's a huge difference there. And conservation of wealth is, just as important as generation of wealth. If you care about crypto now, you will care more when you hear what is said about Yellowstone. Resonance. I have no idea what is going on there, but it sounds crazy to me, man. Sam Demand or Devil's Advocate? Sam was in the Discord the other day. Sam Demand was in the Discord the other day? Well, what do you know? Tell that boy to come hang out with us. Just saw Rage quit. Nice. Not nice, dude. Not nice. Probably a bunch of people unsubscribed from the channel after seeing that. That's why they call you the Prof 100 Abdul Rahman Eman. They call me that? Dude, if they call me that, sweet. Sam popped up in the Discord a few weeks back. Well, where's he at in the live streams, man? We need him in the live streams. Also, how do you actually get dividends? Just buy shares and become a shareholder, or buy an actual... Nope, you just hold the share. You just hold the share. So if you wanted a... Let me put it this way. You've got to hold the share. You've got to be a holder on the record date, okay? Which means you simply have to hold the share on the record date, and then it goes ex-dividend. So if you, let's see where we are here. Record date. The dividend record date is the date which one must own the shares in order to be eligible for dividend payments. Payment date, or ex-dividend, on this date, payments are made to shareholders who held their shares prior to the ex-dividend date. So, you've got, where are we at here? Let's see. Payments are made to shareholders who held their shares prior to the ex-dividend date. Yeah, so you've got, I don't know if this is going to pull up right. So, you've got an ex-dividend date on Tuesday, you've got the date of record, or the record date, right? Dividend record on Wednesday. If you own the shares on the ex-dividend date, you will receive that dividend. They might not pay out right away, but you can sell your shares. As long as you are the holder on record, you can sell your shares and you will still receive that dividend. So what you're looking at in terms of ARR, man, since it's got a juicy dividend, let's take a look at that one again. It's sitting at $5.24 today. And they recently just paid one out. The ex-dividend date for them and their 8-cent dividend was yesterday. All right. Prior to that, they've got an ex-dividend date here on May 12th. Prior to that, they've got an ex-dividend date on April 14th. Prior to that, March 14th. Prior to that, February 14th. Prior to that, they've got one on January 13th. So they pay about 8 cents to 10 cents every single month. So if I went out and bought one share of ARR today, I would have to wait until about July 14th. It seems like they pay every month. But July 14th rolls around, I do nothing, man. If I own one share of ARR on July 14th, roughly, I mean, I don't know when their actual payment date is. It might be July 15th, 16th, 17th, whatever. But as long as I own that share on July 14th, I am going to be receiving what looks like an 8-cent dividend. They may lower it, they may increase it a little bit, but it looks like it's going to be an 8-cent dividend. August 14th rolls around. I still own ARR. I am going to receive what looks like it's going to be about an 8-cent dividend. September 14th rolls around. I'm going to receive another 8-cent dividend. They are going to deposit 8 cents into my account every 14th of the month, as long as I continue to own that share. I do not have to claim it. I don't have to do anything. I own that share, and I own the right to that money. So they deposit it into my account. Clearly, if I own 100 shares every month, they're going to be putting $8 into my account. If I own 1,000 shares every month, I'm going to be getting $80 per share, or $80 total put into my account, not per share. But you don't have to claim it. You don't have to worry about a dividend or anything. You just simply own the share, and it will be put into your account. Because you're fighting fires, Dark Bro. Oh my goodness, I just realized I never clicked the like button. Guys, click that like button. What are you doing? Listen to Sarah Desta, 50 Shades of Green, and click that like button. Sarah, enjoy your evening. Thank you very much for being in here. Dang, why didn't we do that when AMC was going up? Kind of a legit question, not because it barely went up when I was in. Chris, are you talking about dividend? Because AMC was never making a profit. They can't pay a dividend if they're not making a profit. So we couldn't. There was no dividends to be paid because they weren't making a profit. In fact, Adam Aaron, when AMC was going up, he issued more shares. He paid himself by issuing more shares instead of paying down, instead of generating a profit and being able to pay a dividend. That wasn't on the table because they didn't have the money to pay a dividend there. Fubo setting up for a nice pop, 15% short interest. Dude, Fubo's doing pretty well. Fubo, I think, is still above $2 unless it dropped pretty big today. But yeah, man, Fubo's sitting at $2.20. Look, I agree to a certain extent. If it passes this little level right in here, $3 could be on the charts. It's got some resistance in this area, using it as support here, using it as resistance here, and potentially coming up on that level at about 230, 240 here. So watch this little level. But yeah, I agree with you, man. You can be seeing a nice move in Fubo. Analyst expectations are up at $3 to $5 per share, as you can see here, man. The average analyst estimate is $3.26. High estimates are at $5, and even the low estimates are still higher than where we are right now. Basically at this level that I just put on here, the 230 to 240 level per share on Fubo. So yeah, you're right, man. Fubo's been a little bit popular over the last month. So I agree with Pete on that one. Do as I say, not as I do. Buy everything. If you can buy everything, man. Probably because we all just hopped in, but we held for freaking ever. Or do they not do dividends? And just no. So AMC doesn't do a dividend. right? AMC did a dividend in the form of shares of Ape. Okay, that was their special dividend to kill the short shares and all of that stuff. But they are not turning a profit, and they don't have enough of their debt paid down that they're even allowed to pay a dividend right now. Divd just paid me $3.75 on MPW with only holding 4 shares. Yeah, Brian, you're right, man. So let's take a look at that. Chris, if you want to see that one. So let's see. MPW, we've got that one on the chart, but I want to pull up the actual dividend percentages and all that. So the dividend for MPW is $1.16 a year. That's a 12.80% annualized return. Not bad at all, man. And they just paid a dividend on June 14th as well of 29 cents per share. So, yeah, if you owed that 29 cents, I don't know how you got with 4 shares, $3.75. But, yeah, dude, you would have gotten 29 cents times the 4 shares that you got there. You should have had like $1 or something. But, and I don't know if you were holding prior to that and got the last one as well. But MPW pays a dividend on a quarterly basis, and you can make some money there. Dividends are automatic. So if you want to invest in one of these companies like MPW with a 12% annualized dividend or almost 13% annualized dividend, you can absolutely do so. You're not going to get 12 to 13% of the bank. You're not going to get 18% that ARR pays at the bank. That's something that you're going to have to take a risk on, and that's something that's going to have to be willing to invest to get. I almost did, but put it on my watch list when Clay did, thinking I was going to research, then realizing I don't know what to look for while researching these. Yeah, Chris, the only thing that you can really look for on ARR is a determination of whether or not you think that they're going to continue making money and continue being able to pay their dividend out. That's a very high dividend percentage. I would say the only threat to ARR right now is the increase in interest rates. We could see two more interest rate hikes by the end of the year, and that could be tough for them because that's going to dig into their profit, and therefore you might see a reduction in the dividend, and you might see a reduction in the price of the overall stock. But if it's something that you believe in, it's going to rebound over time, dude, you get in now, and then when they increase their dividend over the next couple of years, all of a sudden that 18% turns into a 40% annualized dividend, dude, and you're like stacked up. You're sitting on 1,000 shares, and you might be bringing in $400 or $500 a month 10 years from now just on that one stock that you bought. Have a good one, bro. My gosh, man. How is it 103 already? I have no idea. Third time's the charm. What's your thoughts on Bitcoin? Mr. Brian, I just saw it right now. Very sorry about that. I have never looked into Pi or Helium or any of these other coins. I do know that they've got a very large social media presence, and I see their stuff being promoted all the time, but I've never tried to mine them. I've never tried to buy them. So unfortunately, I can't offer any insight because I've never really looked into them. So guys, let's get some names in the chat right now. You guys kept me over. I didn't even realize what time it was. 3 o'clock. Yeah, man, it's 1:03 o'clock for sure. Get your names in the chat. We're going to do these shout-outs, and we will be back this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure to come hang out again. Appreciate you guys for being in here, keeping the chat going. Chris, excellent questions, man. Come back in the afternoon live stream. We'll try to shed some more knowledge and insight on anything that you guys want to see, want to learn about, want to talk about, and so on. Peak of power. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much for being in here. Dark bro, man. Later, broskies. Later to you. Next level. See you later, man. Kombu, Gorilla, Invictus, Select. Next level. Boom. Fist bump. Gorilla. Next level. Peak of power. I know she'll return again. Yes, she will. Jimones, baby. Enjoy it. Kombu, Peak of power. Old Rounder, Gorilla, Invictus, Lemon Lust. Kombu, burritos for bros, baby. Outdoor smiles. See you later, man. Bye-bye to you, Gorilla, Invictus. Mr. Brian. Thanks, Clay, bro. Thanks, Mr. Brian. Bry guy, not Bree guy. Next level. Enjoy it. Adios, muchachos. Adios, J-Bones. See you later, man. SD, if you're in here. Stephanie, bro, if you're in here. All of you guys, if you're in here, you know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time. Hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.